So folks in the neighborhood started calling animal control, saying there's a wild coyote roaming around near their houses. People were getting nervous, afraid to let their kids and dogs outside. And you can't blame them, right? Coyotes are predators after all. But then something kind of funny happened. One guy noticed something pretty strange. See, this coyote kept showing up again and again. Same streets, same yards. He'd just wander in, hang around a little bit, like he was looking for something, then head right on out. All alone, every single time. At first, people were kind of freaked out. I mean, a coyote ain't no squirrel, and it sure as heck ain't your neighbor's cat. Coyotes just don't behave that way. But this one, he wasn't aggressive at all. He didn't bother people, didn't go sniffing around for food. He just kept showing up near the yards where the neighborhood dogs lived. Then one day, this fella noticed his dog running alongside the coyote. And get this, the dog wasn't scared, he was playing with him.
I don't think he does anything.
Soon enough, other folks started noticing the same thing. One dog was racing the coyote along the fence line, another would just wag his tail every time he showed up. So finally, it hit him. This coyote wasn't mean or dangerous. He was just lonely and was looking for someone to play with. But you know how it is. Even the friendliest wild animal can turn unpredictable. So the neighbors figured, well, we better catch this guy, just to be safe, nice and gentle-like, not to stress him out or anything. They tracked all his usual routes and set up a humane trap. One of those with a camera, in a spot he often visited. A couple nights passed, nothing happened. It almost seemed like he knew what was going on and was avoiding it. But then, late one night, he finally stepped right in. And when they watched the footage later, it was almost weird. He didn't panic or anything, he just kinda accepted it. You'd normally expect a wild animal to freak out, fight the cage and all. But this coyote was calm as can be. No panic, no fuss. He just sat there patiently like he was waiting for someone to come get him. And that's when they decided to name him Carmine. When Carmine got to the sanctuary, turns out there was already another coyote there, a female named Wiley. But they didn't put them together right away. Carmine was still pretty wild, and nobody knew for sure how these two were going to react to each other. So for the first couple of days, Carmine and Wiley were kept in separate enclosures, side by side, separated by a fence. They slowly got used to each other's presence. Carmine was cautious, keeping his distance, just checking her out from afar. Wiley, though, she showed a lot of interest, kept moving closer, trying to get a better look. Finally, the big day arrived. Now, you never really know how animals are going to react when they meet face to face for the first time, right? Reminds me of that last video about the cat named Mo. Thought he had his whole house under control till they brought home a Labrador puppy who completely flipped the script. Anyway, everybody at the sanctuary was holding their breath, waiting to see what would happen next. And guess what? When they opened that gate, something amazing happened. Instead of aggression or tension, the coyotes immediately started playing. They ran around the enclosure together, chasing each other, spinning in circles, just like they'd known each other forever. From that moment on, they were inseparable. And well, it looked like that's exactly what both of them had been hoping for. Now Carmine doesn't wander into folks' yards anymore. He's got a home, he's got a friend. But hey, remember that cat from the last video? He showed up at someone else's house one day and immediately took charge. He had 2 dogs there bowing to his paw. At least that's how it seemed. That story's gonna put a smile on your face, cause that cat definitely had some personality. Go ahead and click the next video over on the right if you haven't seen it yet.